wonderful English learners. Welcome back to Beyond Words. I am Jessica, your English friend, and I am so excited to be with you today for our podcast.
Hello and welcome to Beyond Words, the podcast for learners who want to use English with more confidence in real-life situations. My name is Jessica, and I'm here to help you understand and speak English more naturally, step by step, day by day. I will speak slowly and clearly so you can follow me easily and repeat after me if you want. In today's episode, we are going to talk about something fun, practical, and very useful for travelers. Going sightseeing. What is sightseeing? What does sightseeing mean? Sightseeing means going out to see interesting places. It means visiting places to look, to enjoy, and to experience. When you go sightseeing, you are not working. You are not studying. You are exploring. Sightseeing is what tourists do when they visit a new city or a new country. For example, you go sightseeing when you visit a famous museum, a historical building, a beautiful park, a monument, or a popular street. You walk around, you look at things, you take photos, you enjoy the view. That is sightseeing. Sightseeing is about seeing the place, feeling the atmosphere, and enjoying the moment. Imagine this. You are on vacation. You are in a new city, maybe a new country. You see amazing places, beautiful buildings, famous landmarks, old streets with history, parks, museums, and monuments. You want to enjoy everything. You want to explore. You want to take photos, but to do all of this, you need English. You need English to buy a ticket. You need English to wait in line. And you need English for the most important tourist question of all. Can you take a photo of me, please? Many learners feel nervous in these situations. They worry about mistakes. They worry about pronunciation. But don't worry. Today we will practice together, slowly, clearly, and simply. You don't need perfect English. You just need useful English. So, let's begin. First, when you go sightseeing, the first thing you often need to do is buy a ticket. So let's start there. Buying a ticket. Imagine you are at a museum. You walk to the ticket counter. You see a staff member. The staff member says, "Hello, how can I help you?" You can answer simply, "One ticket, please." Let's repeat together. "One ticket, please." Good. If you want to sound a little more polite, you can say, "I'd like one ticket, please." Now repeat. Very good. Sometimes you want to ask the price. You can say, "How much is the ticket?" Repeat after me. How much is the ticket? You may hear different questions. For example, adult or child. You can answer, "One adult ticket, please." Repeat. Good. Sometimes there are many options. You might hear audio guide or student discount. If you don't want it, you can say, "No, thank you." If you don't understand, it's okay to ask, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Repeat. Buying a ticket does not need long sentences. Short and clear English is perfect. Waiting in line. After buying a ticket, you often need to wait in line. Sometimes the line is long, sometimes it moves slowly. While waiting, you may need English again. For example, you want to make sure you are in the correct line. You can ask, "Excuse me, is this the line for tickets?" Repeat. Good. You can also say, "Is this the line to enter?" Repeat. If someone asks you, "Are you in line?" you can answer, "Yes, I am," or "Yes, I'm waiting." If you are not in line, you can say, "No, I'm just looking." These are simple sentences, but they are very useful. When you wait calmly and politely, people are usually kind and helpful. Asking for information. While sightseeing, you may need directions or information. For example, you want to know where the restroom is. You can ask, "Excuse me, where is the restroom?" Repeat. Or you want to know the time. You can ask, "What time does it open?" Repeat. Don't be afraid to ask. Asking questions is part of traveling. Asking for a photo. Now let's talk about the most important sentence for tourists. You see a beautiful view. The building is amazing. The moment is perfect. But you are alone. You want a photo of yourself, so you ask someone nearby. Listen carefully. "Excuse me, can you take a photo of me, please?" Now repeat slowly. "Excuse me, can you take a photo of me, please?" Very good. You can also say, "Could you take a picture for me?" Repeat. When someone agrees, they usually say, "Sure," or "Of course." You can smile and give them your phone. After they take the photo, don't forget to say, "Thank you so much." Repeat. If you like the photo, you can say, "It's perfect, thank you." Being polite makes a big difference. Practice situation. Now, let's imagine a full situation. You are sightseeing in a new city. You go to a famous museum. You buy a ticket. You wait in line. You enter the building. Later, you see a beautiful spot outside. You ask someone to take your photo. You used English. You communicated successfully. That is what matters. Important reminder. Remember this. Travel English is not about perfection. It is about communication. If people understand you, you are doing great. Mistakes are normal. Even native speakers make mistakes. The more you use English in real life, the more confident you become. So when you go sightseeing, use your English. Speak slowly, use simple sentences, smile. Enjoy the places, enjoy the people, enjoy the experience. Thank you for listening to Beyond Words. This is Jessica. See you in the next episode.